afternoon. It's around about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 degrees, and I'm up here on an area known as the Perch, El Purche. I suppose we're about 4,500 foot up. It's been snowing the last few days, as you can probably see, and it's kind of like almost sleeting here. So anyway, I'm going to take a short walk and we'll see some of the snow. So this is one of my favourite walks when we come up here. It's just a short track. Well, I say it's a short track, it's probably quite long, depends. We only go a short way is perhaps what I was trying to say. And then the valley opens out and you normally get a good view over Sierra Nevada. Today I think the clouds are quite low. It's, as I say, it's probably snowing just a little bit higher up. Feels like a little bit of sleet right now, so I don't think we're going to get those views of the high mountain. Maybe if I go out over the weekend, I think it's going to be a little bit like this for the next couple of days, and it's going to dry out. The snow here won't last very long. As soon as the temperatures get up towards 10 degrees, then it will just melt off very, very quickly. And don't often get too many chances to come up here when it has been snowing. Just the right amount of snow to get up here without having any problems about travelling. So I thought I would take the advantage of doing it. I love the snow. Can't imagine what it's like to live in a place where it's always snowing. But when it does come, I do like to get out and about in it if I can, without, you know, risking anything. No good getting stuck in the snow somewhere. Anyway, so it's around about midday, 4 degrees. It might get a lot colder this evening, and then the roads will start icing up, but it's perfectly fine right now. So we'll just carry on and walk a little bit more. So that's something strange. I've just bumped into a young woman out for a walk in the snow with her dog and her cat. You can just see them over there. I've never seen that in my life. A cat out walking. There you go. So it's not very deep, the snow here. It's a light covering, maybe an inch at most. It's not drifted anywhere. Obviously living on the foothills of Sierra Nevada, Nevada meaning snowed. Snow is common, but we don't get it down to our height very often. For the last 2 years it's not really snowed down to our height. Our height where we live is around about what did I calculate it at? Just over 3,000 foot up. But it has snowed here heavily. Maybe I'll put in a picture of a snowman. That's going back a few years, and it often does it. And occasionally, once in a lifetime perhaps, it will snow right down to the beach, which it did back in, I think, 2017. Never seen that in my life. I was in Cartagena, which is almost desert-like, and there we were with snow accumulating. Of course, it doesn't last. The temperatures soon rise, and away it goes, like in most places. Quite what it's like to live somewhere where it's a permanent theme all winter round. I don't know. Probably less fun, but for these one-off occasions, when it does happen, it's wonderful to see, especially when the roads are good. So it's a mountain pass to drive up here. Lots of zigzagging to get up, but perfectly safe. No snow really until I came over the brow into the area known as the Perch, the purche. So yeah. Anyway, I've got to make my way back. And this is really a very impromptu walk that I hadn't really planned on doing. Well, I suppose if it was impromptu, then it wouldn't have been planned. But normally you find an awful lot of cattle round here. You'll probably find plenty of evidence on the ground that they've been here. You'll probably see it quite clearly here. Generally here, at least, I've not had any problems with them, nor felt intimidated by them. They are curious though, but they've never got as far as wanting to find out more about you. So they look at you and just think, oh, who the hell's that? Or so it seems. What you can hear is the bongling of the cattle with their bells, but they'll be deeper down in the valley. I don't think I can just about make them out, but it's never going to come out on camera, I don't think. Well, maybe it would. Let's have a try and focus in for you. And it's snowing up there, definitely snowing. Anyway, back to the car, and I'll say my goodbyes from there. So we're in the last stretches, I suppose, of autumn, and some of these trees have yet really to shed their leaves. I think this is well, look, almost, no, it's not a chestnut tree, but the fruit looks vaguely familiar, or similar rather. It may well be a plantation for almonds or even cherries. It's often quite good to come up in the spring and see them in flower.